International divorces require exceptionally good advice with regard to not only the law that's going to be applied in the place that the divorce is filed, but what is the law everywhere else implicated by the family, circumstance, history, property, assets. One of the things that we're able to do, in addition to having a global perspective on divorce strategy, on litigation strategy, is to work with attorneys around the world with whom we've had relationships, who we know have that same global perspective, and make recommendations for representation or work closely with them in obtaining opinion letters, in obtaining assistance in prosecuting litigation in various parts of the world. Why that's important to our client is it means that our client is not having to go from country to country to attempt to develop a relationship, to know what questions to ask and not to ask, to know whether or not the attorney has a sufficient understanding of the American litigation, the foreign litigation, the property issues, the estate issues, to be able to provide the broadest perspective and to dovetail their work within the context of a global litigation strategy. We bring to the table experience of 20 years of having worked with attorneys all around the world. I'm a member of the International Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers, which is a group of approximately 285, 300 lawyers around the world from all different countries who practice exclusively matrimonial litigation. I'm also a member of the International Bar Association, the Arab Forum, which allows me to have relationships with attorneys in many of the Middle East, Arab, North African countries who provide us advice on and assistance in litigation in the Sharia courts. We have knowledge and experience in Asia. We have worked with attorneys in South America. We've done international arbitration agreements in Europe and in various parts of the world. We've litigated in all of the Commonwealth countries of the world, including, of course, the UK, Canada, Australia, which allow us, again, to be able to not simply recommend a lawyer to you, but recommend one that we would use for our own personal circumstances, because we know that that person not only has the professional acumen, but also has the ability to deal with a client with sensitivity, with discretion, and with great ability and economy. And those are the things that we can bring to the table that I think make our services unique.